Wow.
Wow, this is some really deep stuff.
I don't know what just happened, but something happened inside of me. Something snapped, something.
I wasn't expecting that
either. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's beautiful.
Monster is like really small, but it had to become that to stop me.
And then the hurt child became present when you mentioned it.
And I didn't realize this until now.
There were things that I didn't remember until now.
Funny. I haven't seen that before.
It feels like I'm the monster. I'm kind of seeing images of things. Of a world where they can exist. This clarity brings all kinds of answers.
It's clear. She hugged me and then went back to her place, I guess, in my heart. Oh, it wants to come out. It wants to bippity boppity boop Cinderella me. She's melted into my chest. It's ooey gooey.
All week been finishing things, cleaning up more, started eating vegetables again last week. And it kind of just started happening. It's almost like I just finished going through a meditation session.
I feel light. When you hit that first joint, in the morning, and
I actually feel a lot more awake.
I think I found something, James.
Great.
It's a part that I notice comes up. I'm not sure what around, but it's I kind of sing inside my, or hum or make some kind of vocal musical thing inside my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's distracting me from other things. It's always present, if I go for a walk or, whatever. If I'm listening to a podcast, I'll find myself, maybe it sort of takes me, I guess it's just a distraction.
Okay. Is it up right now?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to ask what the song is. I have my own parts doing that all day long. Yeah.
Oh, it's like an internal whistle, I don't even know what the song is, to be honest, but
mine's Ace of Base. All that she wants.
Oh, I like that. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
But they seem, for me, they're old-fashioned songs because my mum worked when I was a kid, so I was brought up by my grandparents, and it was in the 60s, so they weren't that long out of the war and stuff, so I had a very, there was a lot associated with different things, so it would probably be like an old war song or something.
Yeah, and you think it's distracting you?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like a decoy or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a protector.
Okay, let's find out.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm dealing with that too. So we're doing this together. I'm going to be working with my own singing part.
That is so cool. Okay.
Okay. Are you able to locate it in your body?
I feel like it's in my jaw. Yeah, and I kind of want to grit or grind my teeth, I feel like.
Okay. Does that feel, is that in response to it? Is the gritting the teeth like, stop doing that, don't sing? Or is that feel like it's coming from the same kind of melodic part?
Let's see. I feel like it might be a different part. My legs are starting to get a little bit shaky, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So we got the song, we got the gritting of the teeth, and we have the legs shaky.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to identify if these are separate parts or competing parts or the same part?
I think they're separate. I think maybe the gritting is oh God, don't start that again.
Right.
Thing.
Okay. Yeah. So you think that one has a kind of a problem with the singing?
Yeah, I feel like that the part that doesn't like it singing is what I think it's a part that wants me to know the truth.
Okay.
That's weird.
Well, you also suspected that the singing might have been a bit of a decoy. So I could see that.
Yeah, coming up as.
Okay. How about the legs shaky?
No,
you can.
That the shakiness is gone. I feel more. I just feel like a lot of parts are up. Like, I just did the grindy thing.
So that's the strongest one that's up right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the parts are welcome. And maybe you could let them all know that the teeth grinding is the strongest right now. And we can get to the other ones next.
Okay.
And just ask them if they will give you a moment to get to know the teeth grinding one.
Okay. Okay, I think that's good.
Okay. How do you feel towards the teeth grinding one?
I feel very curious. It's something I've had like for as long as I can remember. So I'm very curious. Like,
great.
I feel calm.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So let it know you're curious. And that you tried to get those other parts to step back so that you could get to know it better.
Okay. Oh, it's really coming on now. I'm getting really achy jaws.
Does it feel like too much?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you just let it know that you're feeling it. You see how strong it is.
Okay.
That you're curious about it. You could ask what it wants you to know.
Okay. I can just visualize my old bedroom when I was little, but I can't see anyone in there. I don't.
Okay. Ask the achy jaw part what it wants you to know about your old bedroom.
Okay. There's like I think a part is like blocking out part has come up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a dark. It was different. Hang on. I'm just going to ask the parts to maybe just give me a little bit more room.
Okay.
I just got like a I want to call it juddery, like it was a big sort of juddery movement, like it just sounded.
Juddery.
Yeah, like kind of like a body spasm type thing, like.
Okay.
And I think that's another part.
Are parts concerned about what we might find out if we're poking around in the old bedroom?
Yeah, I really think they are.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can let them know that we don't have to go there.
Okay.
We can go whatever pace feels right.
I think I'm getting the jaw like discomfort had gone away. It's coming back again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So again, what's this part want you to know? What message is it wanting to send you? Why is it important for it to show up and cause that sensation?
Okay. I think it's I think it's keeping me safe by keeping me quiet. Like if I'm doing my oral things, I'm not responding badly. so I'm not
Okay.
going to have trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe just double check that with the part. Make sure that you're hearing that right. Is it worried about how you'll respond and get in trouble?
Getting a little bit I feel like it's I also do this thing where I like chew my tongue and it's so painful, but I continue to do it, and it's kind of showed me that.
Okay. So it's also, that's another one of its tools?
I think so. Yes. Yes, it's the same.
Okay. Yeah.
And I okay.
How you doing?
That twisted tangle part came up again. You know, that game one with all the twisty knots and things.
It's
That
not
was
quite ringing a bell.
okay. That was
Sorry.
from no, that's okay. It's it's a game where you can move things that are on a screen that are like elasticated, so they could pop back or they could tangle up more or that kind of thing. And that's the part that's protecting an exile that we met. I think it's just trying to distract me again.
Okay. Okay.
I'm getting, I don't know, I'm all over here. Something came to mind. I don't know. It was something that made me think of. I have a part that will self-harm when it's very, very overwhelmed. And I wonder if that's in relation to it. I hang on. I think it was to stop me. It says it was to stop me crying out loud when I was a baby.
Is that the self-harm part?
Yeah, I think so. It's the jaw, tongue, self-harm. I think it's.
They're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Or around for the same reason. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I can hear that a lot of parts are coming up for you.
Oh, yeah.
Again, just send them a message that they are all welcome. They are all important. They've all been there forever and they're going to be there forever.
Yeah.
So just ask them not to overwhelm you now. And let them know that if we can get to know them one at a time, then that'll be most efficient.
Right, yes.
How's the jaw feeling?
I was just thinking that. It just started kind of quivering. But better.
So is quivering quite different from clenching and aching?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It felt a little bit looser.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, just let it know we really want to understand it.
Okay.
And it doesn't mean it has to perform. It doesn't have to answer our questions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because I've got another part that just came up being like,
Yeah.
you're just trying to perform. Are we doing this by osmosis or something?
Well,
Right.
it's like I said at the beginning of the call, I kind of have all these parts too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a folding arms, like we've been through this before. This is a load of shit. Just,
Yeah.
just make up some shit and get out of there. It really is kind of saying, yeah.
Okay. And what does it want to get out of? It wants to kind of get out of just examining this, or?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Because you've been through this before.
I don't know.
Maybe you could ask it, like, what does it mean? How have you been through this before?
Okay.
And what's that been like?
Oh, this is okay. Can you just ask the last part of that question again?
Yes. How have you been through this before, and what has it been like?
Oh, I think it's kind of showing me school. I think it's basically telling me I've been working on myself for so long that if I haven't got it by now, I'm not going to.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You have been working on yourself for a long time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now my IFS part just jumped up and was like, yeah, but I think this is a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is true.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear it a lot from people that they've done a lot of inner work and somehow not really done parts work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious, again, what is your experience? Have you had a conversation with the aching jaw part?
No.
Okay.
No, not until now.
Okay. And I also want to look out for if we're feeling stuck, or if it's like this isn't going right, then we want to know that. So that part's welcome to.
Okay. I think it's I my dog just licked me. That didn't help. Hey, do you think you could speak to somebody?
Me?
Yes.
I would love to.
Okay, thank you.
Any part is
Okay.
welcome to speak with me. I'm very curious, very open.
Okay.
Okay. Who would like to speak with me?
Well, it just seemed like a bunch of them were like, just ask James. But who? Okay, let's try the jaw part.
Okay. I can start with a question, or if the jaw part has anything it wants to tell me, it can just go ahead and tell me.
Okay, I think a question.
Okay. One question I have is jaw part. Is it true that one of the reasons that you work in the way you do is to keep quiet and that's the way that you keep her safe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds valuable. There were times there were times in the past when you had to do that.
Yeah, like it like I just knew she was going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
If she didn't open her mouth and cried instead, you know?
Yeah. 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 And how long have you been doing that?
Oh, since she was a baby, since she was a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. And she cried when she was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody came.
Oh. Yeah. I'm imagining that was really painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, yeah, either they came and shouted or they didn't come, so it was pain one way
Yeah.
or another, and it was easier to not have to face whichever one came.
Mm-hmm. Came and shouted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they didn't come, so
Mm-hmm.
it was hard to know. I don't think it even, I don't know.
That makes sense to me.
Mm.
What's it been like for you? How is it to have this job?
Well, it's awful. It's
Yeah.
painful and
Mm.
it doesn't get anything achieved. It's just
Yeah.
not. Um, yeah, like I'm always on alert. Like I have to always be on alert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I see that you even recognize that it's painful. It's painful for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's how important it was to not get
Yeah,
yelled at and not get in trouble,
yeah,
because that would be even worse.
yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah. Sure.
Sounds like you're doing some protection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Keeping me sane.
She needed you to be really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. How do you like talking with me?
It's good. Yeah, there's a lot of like other stuff going on in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff with you or stuff with other parts?
No, yeah, other parts are making it hard to.
Okay. I want to send a message to those other parts. Thank you for their patience so far, and thanks for letting me get to talk to this achy jaw part. Because I feel like I'm learning some really important things about it that will really matter to your system. And I bet if I talked to any of the others, I would have the same experience. So I get that they're up.
Yeah.
They'd probably like to be heard too, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would they mind just giving me a couple more minutes with the jaw part? If that feels okay for you?
Yeah, they're kind of grumbling, but I think yeah, everyone's pretty chill.
Okay. Thanks. One question I have for the jaw part is why now? Why in our conversation were you coming up?
Oh.
I mean, I understand the general reason, but did you also have a concern that
There may be some pain.
there may be some pain?
Yeah.
Will you say more?
Um. Uh, I okay. I'm just trying to get self back a little bit here for a second.
Okay.
I think, um, yeah, I think the part was, yeah, it's just trying to protect me from saying, from having emotion, from having an emotion that might, yeah.
Right. I thought maybe if you shared that part or that emotion with me, it also had the same concern that there might be some
Yeah.
negative repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for sharing that with me.
Mm.
My intention is to let all the parts feel welcome. And, that's something that I need to do and to earn. So I appreciate knowing if you're up or if other parts aren't sure if they're welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Want another question?
Yes, please.
Okay. What would you rather be doing if you didn't have to work so hard in this way?
I would rather be alone.
Rather be what?
I'd rather be somewhere in the forest with bluebells, a bluebell wood.
Okay. Sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. It usually smells pretty garlicky in there.
Interesting.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with that. It sounds really exotic and beautiful.
mm. Well, it's in England, so it's not that exotic.
Well, to me,
Sorry, that was that was a cheeky part.
yeah.
Okay, I feel like the mood's getting a little bit better and people are not quite so
Okay.
up, I think.
Okay. Another question for the jaw part?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Jaw part, how old do you think that is?
Oh, well, it's showing me in my crib.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
If she's a baby and she's crying, you do what you do.
Hmm.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was confusing.
At that time,
Hmm.
would you like to tell me more about that confusion and what that was like?
It was hard to know what 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 was going to happen.
Mm.
Whether yeah. Can you ask me something else, please?
Yes. And I just want to empathize with that last point. I mean, it's hard enough for me as an adult when I don't know what's going to happen. I can't imagine how hard it is for a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the next thing I normally do is ask a part to have a look at the you that you are in your current age.
Hey. I can't see this part as I sort of can't identify the part
Mm-hmm.
in my vision. Maybe that's a part distracting me to find something specific.
So I'm asking the aching jaw part to turn its attention and notice you at your current age.
Okay.
If you need to take a selfie or look in the mirror, you can do that.
I don't know if that was that part or another part, but it's always shocked when I look in the mirror, it says.
Yeah, my parts are too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm a grandmother.
Wow.
Doesn't It didn't realize that. It's younger than me.
Yeah, and that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you might still have a baby part in there that's confused and scared and crying.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just let it know that you're not that part.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, your grandmother.
Yeah.
I bet you're great with babies.
I I feel very present with babies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This part is I can feel the relief. It's like quite relieved that it doesn't have to be constantly monitoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I'm that old, I can probably deal.
Yeah, you have so many different ways to deal.
Mm. So it's kind of like walking around in the bluebell wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it wants something else. I guess I should ask it, don't I?
Great idea. Great idea.
I think it yeah, it just wants somewhere to sit in the saddle. And
Great.
so I've just made it it's a little cabin and a fire outside and
Okay.
surrounded by bluebells. Mm. So I don't feel anything in my jaw at the moment.
Okay, it relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's maybe pause and we can thank again those other parts that gave us space.
Okay.
Do you have a sense that there is still that baby inside of you, confused, crying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the old bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You could check back in with the achy jaw one, and
Mm-hmm.
just see what it thinks about you, maybe in the future, going to meet that baby.
Um, it feels like it's like nothing is aching or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like that part is like I've just relaxed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my defenses will be up or like I'll feel I'm starting to feel a certain way or
Like if you were to go meet the
yeah,
baby?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Another word for defenses is parts,
Right, right.
and specifically protectors. So
Yes,
that is exactly what we're doing here. We
right.
are meeting the protectors
Yeah,
around exiles. They're supposed to come up. That's what they're there for. There's a reason that separation between you and an exile is there.
right.
A good reason, lots of good reasons usually.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're
Okay.
just kind of floating that idea past this one and any others who are invested in this.
Okay. I've got another part that's come up that I've kind of met in this last week, and it's a smoking part, and I had a little conversation like, what's it, and it's saying, go on, tell it. I've hardly smoked this week because I've just decided, and then I didn't really feel like it, and I just I don't know what happened, but so it wants me to tell that part that it made him feel better.
Okay. So you reduced how your normal smoking is down in the past week?
Yeah.
All right.
Like I go out and then I forget that I was going to smoke. Which is kind of nice.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to that part for sharing that win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to suggest that we go and try to do that unburdening with the baby now, because it usually takes a while and we're already almost at an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, but I did want to kind of plant the seed and see how you felt about it, how your parts felt about it, and another thing. Go ahead.
No, sorry, go on.
Okay, I was just going to say another thing that we could do is, if they're okay with it, we could try to get a better glimpse of it and set an intention
to
aim for it in our next conversation.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, just see what you notice about that part.
The baby part.
Yeah.
It's showing up like a small child sitting on a overturned bucket or something in a really dark, like flagstones, these old stones on the floor, in a room like that. And there's really no light or anything in there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just sitting like
great,
collapsed in on itself. I can only see the back.
You're doing great. You're doing really good. How about those defenses, those parts? Are they coming up to?
No, actually, no.
Okay.
The smoking part thinks that's his win, which it could be.
The smoking part thinks what?
Thinks he's like he did a good job there.
The smoking part, yep.
Yeah, thinks that he helped those parts by, I don't know.
Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Yeah, by saying, hey, this is going well. Parts work is good, and we have wins.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's good because some were up being all like, load of rubbish.
Right. Okay. How would it feel to send a message to that little one? Just that you notice her. That she matters. That you'd like to get to know her.
Yeah, she's not I think she's a little bit frozen.
Okay. You can let her know that you see that she's frozen.
Okay.
And yeah, just let her know that you're coming for her and she doesn't have to be alone. And if you want, if it feels right, maybe you could offer her something. Something to kind of keep her company or make her more comfortable while she waits for us to come back and get to know her better.
Oh, I'm just laying her in her crib and no, I'm actually lying down with her. She doesn't need to be
Yeah.
alone.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's no time limit on
That's right.
on anything.
Right. Yep. The last thing we want to do is hurry any of this.
Yeah.
And I think your intuition is right to just be beside her, lying down, not demanding, not
Yeah.
just present.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she stopped crying, like she was quietly crying.
Mm-hmm.
And she's asleep.
Yeah. And did she receive that message from you that you want to keep being there for her?
Yeah. And that we're coming back and
That's right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at our dates on the calendar right now.
Yeah. 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 I'm smiling.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that was safer. I don't know who just said that, but it feels like we're back in safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Earlier, a part was worried that, oh, we've done all this before and it's a load of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to try to not stir up any shit
Mm-hmm.
and do it safely.
Yeah. Yeah. My jaw feels good.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. I've had parts coming up all week, like a lot.
And they're a little calmer now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. They just need to be noticed and hung out with.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Okay. Anything that you want to, again, offer the little girl or uh, anything that she needs from you as we're kind of winding down here?
Can she, can I wear her? Can she be in a thing, like a thing?
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Okay.
I'm just kind of always erring on the side of caution and taking things slow when I'm with exiles, particularly. So, some people can't wait to get off the phone with me so they can go continue this work. And the next time I talk to them, it's all
Right.
they've done it all. So,
Yeah.
If it feels right, if it feels like you're in a compassionate place and self energy, if you're sure that it's what she wants and it's not coming from some part of you that says, "Oh, I know how to fix this," and
that was my. That was definitely not.
Yeah.
She just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go on.
Well, it's coming. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been big, so it's okay. She's fine there. She's comfy. She's warm. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and we want to really get to know her story and really understand what she needs from her perspective.
Yeah.
So we'll take the time to do that.
Good. Okay, that's good.
Awesome.
Whoa. That was awesome. Wow, that's...
Yes, very. Any questions for me? Any parts have any concerns that they want to voice now?
No, everyone's pretty chill. Like, people are going to sit down and do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing it all with me.
Thank you, James. Thank you very much for your help.
My pleasure. Okay. We'll talk soon.
Talk soon. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Do you want to help bring more self-energy to the world? If you'd like to participate in calls or help out with this project in any way, I'd love to hear your ideas. Join the Discord server or contact me at james@liveifs.com. A huge thanks to our audio engineer, Yvonne, for your care and diligence in editing the calls. To every caller for your courage in sharing some of your parts. And to anyone out there getting to know their internal system, keep going. Who knows? That might be the most selfless, helpful thing you can do for others, and you're the only one who can do it. If you'd like to see us reach the largest audience, we must please the almighty suggestion algorithms at iTunes and YouTube. And they don't care about the power of IFS. They're looking for likes and shares and comments, and the sooner the better. Follow the links in the show notes right here in your podcast player to make your wishes known. And now, a minute of meditation. Or if you prefer, pull over. You can do it in 60 seconds. Just click one of those links. They're right there, and give us a like or a 5-star rating. It would really help. If you think this project is helping people, you're helping people by sharing it. Thank you.